The Iraqi Dinar Revaluation is official. A new financial chapter begins. After years of intense anticipation and spirited debate, the long-awaited revaluation of the Iraqi dinar has been officially confirmed. For investors and currency holders who have waited patiently, this is more than just news. It's a historic financial shift. Backed by confirmation from the U.S. Treasury, the revaluation is now recognized not only in theory, but in practice. This marks a pivotal milestone for Iraq, its currency, and the global financial community. This development carries enormous implications for holders of the Iraqi dinar, IQD, as well as for the Iraqi economy and international markets. No longer a speculative bet, the dinar is now positioned as a globally acknowledged currency with substantial value. Confirmation from the U.S. Treasury. In a stunning confirmation that validates years of speculation, the U.S. Treasury Department has publicly acknowledged the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. This kind of formal recognition elevates the currency's new status, enabling financial institutions, banks, and exchanges around the world to accept and process the dinar at its revised rate. The revaluation signifies more than a change in value. It's a signal of Iraq's ongoing recovery, improving economic stability and international re-entry. With global recognition, financial systems are being updated to accommodate the new exchange rate, allowing for seamless integration into the world's monetary systems. The new exchange rate, a financial game changer. Let's talk numbers. According to the latest information, the newly assigned exchange rate places the Iraqi dinar at $320 USD per 1 IQD. This marks an extraordinary leap from its previous value. For investors holding 10,000 dinar, this translates into $3.22 million USD, a staggering increase. This change has already begun affecting financial institutions. Banking systems across North America, Europe, and other key markets are recalibrating to account for the new valuation. Currency exchange services are receiving updated guidelines, and protocols are being adjusted to reflect this new financial reality. What was once considered a speculative currency is now being classified as a legitimate and valuable international asset. For many, this is a moment that transforms portfolios, retirement plans, and life opportunities. Revaluation versus redenomination. Understanding the difference. A common source of confusion lies in the terminology. Let's clarify the difference between revaluation and redenomination. Revaluation is an upward adjustment of a currency's value, often driven by stronger economic indicators, monetary reforms, or government decisions. This is what has occurred with the Iraqi dinar. Redenomination, on the other hand, typically involves issuing new notes to simplify the currency, such as removing zeros from bills, but doesn't necessarily change the actual value in foreign exchange. In Iraq's case, this is a clear revaluation. Your existing notes remain valid and exchangeable, but the market value they represent has dramatically increased. What dinar holders should expect. If you hold Iraqi dinar and are preparing to convert it into US dollars or other currencies, here's what to keep in mind. 1. Check with your bank or exchange service. Not all institutions will be ready to implement the new rate immediately. System updates are rolling out in phases, so contact your local bank or foreign currency service to confirm readiness. 2. Prepare documentation. Have your identification, purchase records, if available, and crisp, legible dinar notes. Most institutions will require clean currency for processing. 3. Set appointments. Especially for high-value exchanges, many banks will need scheduled appointments. Plan ahead and be patient. Demand is likely to be high. This process may take time, and regional availability may vary. But rest assured, systems are updating to support the transition. the numbers that could redefine wealth. Let's put this into perspective. If you purchased 1 million Iraqi dinar at a time when it was worth fractions of a cent, you likely spent only hundreds of dollars. Now, with the revaluation placing each dinar at over $300, that same million could be worth more than $300 million. Even if the actual rate settles lower than initial announcements, the returns are still extraordinary. Such figures could alter lives, paying off debts, funding dreams, creating financial security, and establishing generational wealth. Could the rate go even higher? Some experts believe this revaluation could just be the beginning. There's speculation that the value of the dinar could continue to climb, with some projections suggesting a future value as high as $9 per IQD. While this sounds optimistic, the idea isn't without merit. Several factors support this theory. Robust oil economy. Iraq is home to one of the world's largest oil reserves, and global demand remains high. Stable production ensures steady income and a strong economic backbone. Ongoing reforms. The Central Bank of Iraq is pushing for more financial transparency, digital infrastructure, and international collaboration, all of which enhance investor confidence. Improved regional stability. Iraq's geopolitical situation has gradually stabilized, with better diplomatic ties and a growing presence in international forums. All these factors lay the groundwork for continued currency strength and economic growth. Redemption centers. The hidden advantage? An interesting development is the emergence of so-called redemption centers, specialized locations that are reportedly equipped to handle large volume exchanges with better rates and streamlined processing. While these centers may not always be publicly advertised, they are said to offer distinct advantages for serious investors. Early reports suggest that those who've used these facilities experienced quicker turnaround times and more favorable terms than standard bank locations. If you're considering exchanging a large quantity of dinar, it may be worth researching whether a redemption center is available in your area. What about the Vietnamese Dong? With all eyes on Iraq, another currency is quietly gaining attention. The Vietnamese Dong, VND. Similar to the dinar, the dong has long been seen as undervalued by currency traders. Analysts suggest that Vietnam's growing economy and increasing foreign investment could set the stage for a comparable revaluation event. While nothing has been confirmed yet regarding the dong, its economic trajectory and regional growth make it a currency to watch closely. Final thoughts. Prepare and stay informed. This is more than a financial event. It's a turning point. If you hold Iraqi dinar, now is the time to get serious about your plans. The opportunity may be time-sensitive, and not every institution will be ready immediately. Verify exchange rates from reliable sources. Speak with financial professionals and create a clear strategy. Whether you choose to exchange immediately or wait for possible future gains, the key is to act with intention and information. This revaluation marks a historic shift in global currency dynamics, and for many, a once-in-a-lifetime financial breakthrough.